All right, let's see if this is actually working. We'll find out in just a second. Come on, YouTube. Catch up. Catch up. I know nobody's out there watching right this second, but that's okay. That's why I can get away with so much, because I know nobody's there. All right, cool. We're on live. I know nobody's out there watching right this second. That's okay. That's why I can get away with so much, because I know nobody's there. All right, cool. We're on live. I forgot how to hit the mute button. Oh, well. All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Mystic Quarter Comics Presents. This is the artist Andrew speaking, and I'm live streaming. Now, this is not our normal day. Normally, we do this on Friday, but you may or may not have noticed, if you're a regular to the show, we didn't live stream Friday, and that was all my fault. And we're not going to live stream this Friday because I'll be on the road, and there's a good chance we won't be live streaming the following Friday because we'll be on the road again. My wife and I are going with my mother-in-law on a little mini vacation. Actually, it's not really a mini vacation. It's an entire week. We're leaving Friday early Friday morning and coming back the next Friday. So, week-long vacation, but it also encompasses 32 hours in a car with my wife and her mother. So, not really a vacation. I'm just kidding. I love them both, and I'm looking forward to it. Actually, I'm looking more forward to not having to worry about work and to be disconnected from that for a week and relaxing and enjoying. And, Avery's here. Let me bring him in. What's up, man?
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, crap. I forgot. Hold on a second. Let me...
What?
Yeah, turn the audio on my headphones. It's coming through my speakers because I'm an idiot. How you doing?
I'm all right, man. Sorry I missed last Friday. I just...
Well, we didn't stream last Friday.
Oh, okay.
It was a last minute. I felt sick to my stomach and just didn't want to do it and just didn't do it.
Oh, okay.
And the whole reason I'm doing it tonight is because we'll be on the road this coming Friday and on the road next Friday, so we probably won't be live streaming for a while. So I figured we'll do a little impromptu Wednesday. Actually, I threw this out to Todd, and Todd was like, "Oh yeah, Wednesday's a great day. That's the day I can do it." And as you can see, he's not here. But how you doing?
I'm okay.
See, I should have taken advantage of the fact you said you were sorry that you weren't able to make it Friday and rub it in and say, "Damn it, man, we were waiting for you." And
yeah, I just totally lost track of what day of the week it was that night. That's happening a lot to me. I'm just losing track of time.
Oh boy. Well, I did. There was something I did want to share with you guys. I actually heard from the Kodiak.
Oh, cool.
I thought it was ironic that he would call me a few days after we live streamed and I mentioned him and having not heard from him in a while. And then he calls me up out of the blue. Turns out he was planning on going to the Rob Liefeld signing that was here in town.
Oh, yeah,
and he wanted to come by my store and see about getting some Rob Liefeld books, and he never made it by. But I talked to him. He was doing good. He was working, and his new work schedule requires him to be on call Friday nights, so he's never around for the show anymore. And I'm like, well, damn it. So, which is okay. The guy's got priorities. He's doing what he's got to do. He's healthy. He told me he'd lost over 100 pounds on that whatever that diet was that he was doing, and I'm like, freaking fantastic. But I know he posts on Instagram and all, and I keep forgetting to go over there. I am so bad when it comes to following other social medias.
That's where I hear from him. We message back and forth there.
Yeah, well, I mentioned to him that you told me you'd been in touch with him, and he's like, "Oh yeah, all the time." But he can't do streams, at least not on Friday nights. So you never know. If he pops in tonight, maybe we'll see him. Maybe. But yeah, it was good talking to him. I enjoyed catching up, and glad to know he was doing well, and doing his thing, which is great. Did you, by any chance, listen to Ethan's live stream? I believe it was yesterday.
I haven't been listening to any Comicsgate channels lately, and it's nothing against them. My head has been someplace else.
Well,
I'm either working on art or looking at like P80 builds.
Right. You get your priorities, damn it. Right.
Which I can't afford to get into because I can't afford to go buy some tools and buy the stuff to build a P80. But still.
Right. Well, I don't usually catch live streams live simply because a lot of them live stream in the middle of the night or early in the morning.
Yeah.
But it just so happened he came on and he started live streaming. And I don't remember what the topic of discussion was, but I just had him on in the background while I was working. And he mentions werewolves. And he says, there's a lot of Comicsgate people out there doing stories about werewolves, but they're all guys. We need to have more female werewolves. And I start screaming at my computer, Kodiak!
Yeah, Kodiak. Yeah, exactly.
It was like, damn it, man, get in there, do it. But it was funny because that happened, and it's like, it's always funny when things happen and they seem to like follow a pattern, and it's the craziness that is the predictability.
Well, look at the times we've gone off on a tangent on something, and then we saw the big guys talking about the exact same thing, like their next drink. Like, wow, it's like we know it's a coincidence because there's no way they're watching this channel.
Oh yeah, there's no way.
There's no way Cecil and Ethan and some of the other guys are watching this channel. But it's just funny that sometimes they go off on the same tangent, and it's like, and it's usually something kind of like, that's weird. We were just talking about that book
Yep.
Weird.
You know how it is when you go and you do a search for something online, and then all of a sudden you get berated with advertisements from YouTube or from Facebook or wherever it is you're at for that same exact thing.
Yes.
And it's because Google looks at what you look for, and then they send advertisements towards you. Mm-hmm. Maybe that's what life is like, because somebody pointed out,
as far as the ideas being out there in the ether, and you just picked it up too. Exactly.
Right.
It does work like that. Actually, I do believe that.
It's like the idea of when you go looking for a mattress, all of a sudden you see mattress commercials all over the place.
Yes.
And it's kind of like, and the idea is that you're noticing it more, but they were always there to begin with. But maybe that's what it's like with us. We throw out an idea and then somebody picks it up. And even though it had already been out there in the ether, we just pay attention to it more.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Or maybe we just control everything and people need to freaking realize it.
Yes.
Hey, absolutely. Fearful Milk, how's it going?
Hey, what's up?
I had an idea for a story one time about a guy. He was just a normal, average, everyday guy who had a routine. And every morning he would wake up, he would cook himself breakfast, whatever, go to work, and he would have a routine. And every single day he did the same exact routine. But if something in life happened to change his routine, it affected the global, like it had to do with weather. Like if he accidentally stepped on something, it was like, oh no, and there would be a hurricane or something, or there'd be a thunderstorm somewhere, and it was all based on his day from start to finish. What happened to him would control, and he never realized it, but every time something would happen, it would have an effect on the weather or natural disasters.
So very butterfly effect-ish.
Yes, but it was a direct thing, and it mattered. Like if he hit his alarm clock and hit snooze and went back to sleep, there'd be a tornado in Arkansas or something. It'd be very, very specific things for very, very specific things he did during the day. And I never developed any further than that because it was just an idea. But I don't know. Fearful Milk says, I just brought the rest of the Guyver graphic novels apart from one, and now I'm going up to over 1,000 pounds. Oh, well, Fearful Milk, I think you need to go on a diet, dude.
I don't think that's what he meant, but
no, you sure?
Yeah.
So how's it going with you, man?
Oh, it's all right. It's all right.
Yeah, side.
I gotta
I,
get a plumber.
oh no,
Yeah. A leak sprung under my sink, my bathroom sink. It's like,
that's not that's not nearly as bad as what happened last time.
no, that was way worse.
Yeah,
And like I shut off that sink, and it's like it's like, oh my god, this valve is so rusted. It's like, how long has this valve been here? Does this go back to, my house was built in the 50s?
right.
This valve might go back to the 50s or at least the 80s, when it looks like the last time this bathroom was updated.
Yeah.
So it's pretty old. It's not that bad.
Fearful Milk says it was 18 pounds. Then boom, hey, you brought all the rest, and now you have to dish out all this money for the last one. I understand.
Bought pounds, their currency.
Bought. Okay. Well, I know that's his currency, and
Yeah. Some of the art's pretty cool in those Guyver books. I mean, I know I have some random issues
right. Yeah, I've had a few myself.
of like I think it was Viz that brought those over, at least originally.
Oh yeah.
Like
Well, Viz
Viz
at the time, that was the only notable company putting out manga here in the U.S. was Viz. They had the lockdown on a lot of different things.
Yeah,
I mean, Pokemon came through Viz originally, so not that anybody here bought Pokemon. Not me.
I didn't. I was a little too old when Pokemon came around for Pokemon to get to hook me.
Yeah.
Like, I understood why people like got into it and liked it. It missed me. But there are people in our age group it did get. You know, people that were hardcore into anime, and especially if you were hardcore into anime and a Nintendo fan, they got you.
Oh yeah.
And I wasn't. I was placed like hardcore PlayStation at the time.
Yeah. I was really on the outer edges of all that. I followed some of the Pokemon stuff, but I never really bought into it. Yeah. I bought some of the comics, but I never saw. Even if I read them, I probably bought them and just put them aside.
Pokemon, I did buy the Burger King gold cards that you could get at Burger King. I have those. They're these little Pokemon like cards that are made out of gold, or at least gold plated, and they look kind of almost like a big flat gold bar with Pokemon on them, and they come in a little Pokeball. I have those. I believe I have the whole set somewhere.
I think I remember those.
Yeah, I actually think they're worth a little bit of money now. It took them a while to get there because it was a long time ago.
Yeah,
but I think they have a little bit of collectability now.
Fearful Milk says Viz brought over Guyver. They do not have any rights to it anymore, and well, now there's other persons who has the rights to the series. It's not doing any English translations. It says, I'll be reviewing the Guyver series soon. Oh, okay. Cool. Excellent. Sounds very good. I haven't done any comic reviews in such a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Mainly it's because I don't... There is one title that I just started picking up, and what's so funny is when the series started, I will admit it's an Image Comics series, so you're already going to poo-poo it. But when the series started, the art was right up my alley, but I didn't. The vibe I got from it was not, and it's a story. It's an Image comic book called Stray Dogs. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. You probably not, but it's a very animated looking series. The artist on it does a fantastic job, and I went out and I found a couple of issues, but. This is just give you an idea of what the art's like.
Oh yeah,
puppy dogs and so forth.
Yeah,
it's very very Disney-esque.
It would totally miss me. I would. Yeah,
but it's a horror series.
Really,
it is. Yeah, and one of the things they do is with some of the variant issues, they did tributes to horror movie posters. This is one I picked up that I think is absolutely fantastic. This is issue 5. It's a rip or a homage to Friday the 13th.
Yep.
Another one. This is an homage to Scream. But they have a whole bunch of them. And these guys are obviously horror fans. And they put out this series. And it's up to issue number 5. And
do they have one to Evil Dead?
Yes, the one where the guy is crawling out of the ground and being dragged down.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's a dog in this image, but they did an homage to that in one of the issues covers. But issue number 1, the first printing right now, is like a $90 book.
Wow!
Because of how low the print run was, sure. I ended up getting. This is actually issue 1, the 3rd print, which is still worth some money. Issue 5, the first print. Issue 3, the second print. Issue 4, the second print. And issue 4, the first print. And they're like $12 books right now because of how hard they are to find. And, you know, the local stores, some of them didn't realize what they got, and I took advantage and bought them up. But we'll see. I don't know. But it's very... I haven't read the story, so I don't know if it's any good. But they're getting ready to go into... the guy that one of the stores was telling me that in August... like issue 6 comes out and they're going to re-release new printings of issues 1 through 5 because it's that much in demand.
Cool.
And I'm like, oh, that's cool. So I'm going to have to sit down and read it and see what I think. But when I originally saw it, I was like, I like the art, but the vibe of the story is just not my thing. I'm not a horror fan. Mm-hmm. But apparently it's gotten rave reviews, and so we're going to give it a shot. I may have to do a review.
Hey, what's up, Rick?
Hey, Rick, how's it going, man?
How you doing, buddy?
Chilling in the great north, huh?
Yeah. I've been obsessed lately.
Yeah.
And because of YouTube's changed their rules, these people can't show what they used to show and how to do it. But I have been obsessed with P80 builds and custom Glock builds. Like, eventually one day, I'm going to have to build a Gucci Glock or a P80. I'm just going to have to, because I'm just looking at some of them like that just looks too sweet. Yeah. Granted, it makes your $500 or $600 Glock cost $1,500 or $2,000, but I'm just like, it just looks too sweet.
Children are evil.
The tender voice of love and calm. That's funny.
What's up with that, bro?
I'm trying to remain zen.
Oh.
It's not working.
I was on a conference call today with some managers and supervisors and VPs for my work, and they were introducing us to some of the new people, and one of the guys was saying how he has like a 4-year-old running around, and I cut in. I said, well, you know what? If you don't already have them, I recommend you go out and get adult children, because their adult children are fantastic. They have their own money, they have their own cars, they have their own jobs, they have their own apartments. If you don't have adult children, go out and get them right now because they're great. And then one of the other managers mentioned he has a 23-year-old son and a 3-year-old daughter. And I'm like, oh, man, you sucker.
He has a 20-year-old son and a 3-year-old daughter?
Yes. It's
what
like,
a dumbass.
Let's start all over again. Let's get to freedom and then start all over again.
Maybe it's that good, man. He couldn't stop himself.
That's a mistake.
Oh, well. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Fearful Milk says, not a big fan of Image, but some of their work is okay to read, and most of the others are really good toilet paper, just like most of the new Marvel comics. Okay. Todd, I have to tell you this. I went to that store, the one that orders stacks and stacks of new comics from all the major publishers. Mm-hmm. And he literally has a store filled with stuff that if any of it's older than 3 months, I'd be shocked. It probably is. But he has stacks and stacks. And I just look around the store and I think to myself, oh my God.
Why is he buying it if it doesn't?
He's one of those guys that makes enough money off of like the limited edition alternate covers that it's worth him to waste it buying 100 copies of a book. I just feel so sad for the guy. He has boxes and boxes of half-priced comics, and they just sit there.
Oy.
I feel bad, but that's okay.
Well, I don't feel bad. I hope they. I mean, you know, this industry is a crap. It's complete garbage. So.
Well, what's so funny is he's got some stuff that the spinner racks that they have at stores.
Mm-hmm.
He has several spinner racks throughout the store, and some of them
Is
are
this
kind
the
of
store I used to go to?
yes. They're kind of themed spinner racks. Like you might find one that's all Independence, one that's all Marvel, one that's all Image. He literally has one of those tall spinner racks, and the whole thing is this new Marvel Heroes Reborn series that nobody's talking about.
Oh,
It
God.
went
I didn't
over
even know
like
that-
it went
I
over
didn't even
like
know
a
it was a
lead
thing.
balloon. Yeah, it kind of went over like a lead balloon. Nobody cares. Nobody's talking. And he's just got multiple copies of every single issue all the way around the spinner rack. And I'm like, it's kind of
Yeah,
sad.
it's bad, dude. They're no one's selling anything.
All right, Fearful Milk says, Drew, mind if I post the Guyver video and see what you guys think? I know you cannot watch it now, but mind if I link it? Go ahead, throw it in there. And if I get a YouTube strike because of it, Fearful Milk, I'm gonna fly over there and I'm gonna beat those extra pounds out of you.
No chance of that, Phil for Milk. You're safe.
Yeah, no chance. Speaking of losing pounds, guess Todd, I don't know if I told you, but I heard from the Kodiak a few days ago or earlier last week, and he's doing good.
Uh-huh.
He's working Friday night, so that's why he can't join the streams. But he's lost like over 100 pounds, he said, which is fantastic. I mean,
Holy
it's great.
shit!
Yeah,
Stress will do that to you for sure. Yeah.
well, he kind of contributes it to the diet he was on, and he's still doing strong on that. So go for it.
He was doing keto, right?
I think so. I think that was the one he was
dirty
doing.
keto.
Dirty keto.
Yeah.
Is that where you like do the bowel explosion?
No.
Get rid of-
It's just you also eat some of the higher fat meats like bacon and stuff.
Oh, okay. You know where
It's pretty similar to
That's
what
awesome.
I do.
Yeah. Well, I hope he'll be able to join us if we do odd days, because Friday he's like Friday nights. His work, you can't miss it. So he's forced to work on a Friday.
No.
Yeah, well, it's all right.
No.
Phil Formoke says, if you want to do a live
Come on.
reaction, then go ahead. You can even make it a video. I honestly do not mind. Mindf. It's not that British sense of humor. I don't get it. I don't know if you're from Milk's British or not. I know we've talked about it before, but so needless to say, I was telling everybody that the reason I didn't live stream this past Friday, is I was not feeling well, and we'll be on the road this coming Friday and coming back the following Friday, so I may not be live streaming. So we're doing it today just because I want to do it. And I realized I'm going to be gone for a week, and I've got no videos to put up. So I started going through my backlog of scam calls that I have. Oh my God, I had so many I forgot all about. I had one that's like a 23-minute credit card scam call. It was so much fun. I totally forgot I had that. I hadn't made it into a video yet. I had another Social Security Administration one, another Amazon one. I'm like, oh my God. So
Phil for Milk's like, the person from England may be British.
hey, you never know.
You think?
You never know.
What do you expect from Andrew? His ancestors are Czech.
Half of them. The other half are Italian, I think.
It's pretty
Same
obvious
difference.
It's pretty obvious where mine come from.
Georgia.
Canada.
No, my last name.
Aren't you like
it's-
Viking descendant?
Viking,
Norwegian and
and
something. Yeah,
Viking and Scottish and English and Irish.
right.
Like my last name Butterworth isn't as uncommon over there as it is here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to find more charpers,
I'm trying to draw horns.
Go to Iowa.
Yeah.
There's a whole group of them out there in Iowa. We have plumbers, teachers,
Or any local prisoners.
We have no prisoners. Thank you very much.
There's always time.
Not that I'm aware of, but you know.
You still have time. Well, you've left plenty of evidence, so I'm sure.
Todd, how's your secret project coming?
Good.
Good. Awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna share with you guys in a second, but right now I have to go. Like my children, Melissa put me in charge of the kids tonight, and of course gave them giant effing lollipops before beds and other like.
You know what? I think
fucking
you know what? Their allergies are acting up. They just need a little bit of Benadryl.
Yeah, that's right. Or whiskey. Oh wait, that's from me. Sorry.
No. If they're like when I was teething, my parents would rub whiskey on my gums. So
well, they're not teething anymore, but you know.
Sure,
let me go.
No.
Yeah, let me go make sure.
Sure they are.
Let me go check on the children real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers. I'll be right back.
Half a Benadryl each, and a drop of whiskey on their gums. It's all good.
The advice.
I'll be right back.
The advice from the man who doesn't have children is Benadryl and liquor.
It'll work.
Yeah, I bet it will.
He'll chill them out.
Very bad. I'm trying to think if we ever did anything like that. I think my wife may have the Benadryl. That does sound familiar.
Uh-huh.
But it's not something I ever did. No, I wasn't responsible for that.
I'm just saying they're a little sniffly. Their allergies are acting up. They're Todd's kids. You know they have allergies. Come on.
How sad is that?
There's no way they dodged that genetic bullet.
Yeah, but they're really cute. So hopefully that'll,
Yeah, that's fine.
You know.
But still, they've got allergies. Trust me.
If we hear screaming and banging, then we'll get worried. But
depends. You may end up with a third kid if it's the wrong kind.
I think they're done. If they're smart, they're done. Maybe they'll wait till the youngest turns 19 and then they'll have another one.
Yeah. Let's wish that on him. That'd be funny.
That would be very, very sad. So I already told Todd all this, but we got our 3 passes to the New York Comic Con, got them approved and paid for.
Yeah.
I told my brother-in-law, I said, if I can get cheap airline tickets, then we'll fly. But if the prices for airline tickets are outrageous for 3 people, it's cheaper to drive. And I told him, I said, I had heard on the radio, they were talking about how plane ticket prices are up 40% over this time last year. And I'm like, well, geez, I'm expecting to go online and find, $300, $400 a ticket, which please, we'll just drive for that amount.
Sure.
$136 a piece, round trip, nonstop for the dates we wanted. No problem.
That's pretty cheap.
With taxes, it was just slightly over $400 for 3 people.
Wow, that's not too bad.
I know.
When you compare how much it would cost to drive up there, a hotel room, because you're making.
Well, we're staying with family, so the hotel's already.
I mean, making that drive in one go, you'd probably want to stop about halfway and like get some sleep.
Well, I can't remember the last time I did that trip straight through. I think it was with you, me, and Ayla. That was the last time.
Yeah, and that was pretty ugly.
It was difficult. It was difficult.
It's not worth it because the risk
Yeah.
you take on the highway when you're that tired driving, it's not worth it. It's it's worth $80 to stop and sleep someplace for the night.
Yeah. Well, the trip that we're going on this weekend, they're already planning stopping Friday night. Wherever as far as we get, wherever we are, that's where we'll stop. So
Okay.
What's happening?
oh, I was just telling them about getting the plane ticket to New York taken care of. So actually,
Yeah, I gotta actually look at that and see about.
of the 5 pieces necessary to do this trip, 4 are done. We got tickets, we got the airline tickets, we got the tickets for the show, we got the airline tickets taken care of, we got the place we're staying taken care of. I already got the time off of work. The last part is having enough money so that we can actually spend it. The one thing about that price for that ticket, Avery, that I didn't tell you is, you know how usually you get on the plane, you have one personal item, which is usually a backpack, and one carry-on. They now charge you for that carry-on. It's like $65. So
You couldn't get me to fly on a plane right now. You're out of your mind.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about flying on a plane, please.
Oh man.
Not worried about that at all.
Hey, have you seen those videos and stuff of parts of New York that were flooded?
Yes.
That was awesome.
Well, that won't be that way come October, please.
Yeah, but still, I was like, thank God Todd's not there. I was just like, thank God my homie made it out of that bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
It's a little intense over there. It's a little intense.
Yeah.
I can't lie. It's a little.
Like the rapid increase in violence. It's gone from like, what was his name?
Giuliani?
It's gone from the way Giuliani had it to things were pretty chill to the 1970s again.
Yeah, it's getting a little weird.
And then you throw in flooding and all the other crap. And
Well, they got 3 months to clean all that crap up before I get there. They're going to do it. I don't know, Avery, I don't know if you knew this or not, but fan tickets went on sale Monday and sold out in less than 12 hours. Now, a lot of that is being contributed to the fact they had to limit the number of tickets simply because of the crazy ass COVID-19 rules that they have in place for large gatherings. But still, that's a huge amount of people and tickets sold in less than half a day.
Yeah, it's still probably going to be shoulder to shoulder in there.
Well, they've in part of their in the description they said masks must be worn 6 feet apart, all that good stuff. And
you got to wear the mask in the. You're gonna wear masks for 4 days?
not every single second of the day.
No, but you have to wear a mask inside the Javits Theater?
Yeah, well, there's that thing about pulling the mask down and still saying, I'm wearing a mask. I'm not worried about it. I'm out. I'm out. I'm still trying to think. I was thinking about filling it out and stuff, but I don't know, man. Wearing a mask, you're out of your mind. Just wait and see what kind of restrictions they put on you for Heroes Con next year.
Oh, I'm sure. Well,
that's still another year away.
No, I know.
Some of these cities, these restrictions will never leave because there's always going to be a new variant. This bug isn't going anywhere.
Well,
there will always be a new version.
Yeah.
I'm sure people will make sure of that.
The new one's the Delta variant.
Uh-huh.
And my mother-in-law mentioned the Delta variant and says, I'm not worried about the Delta variant. I'm going to get worried when it's the JetBlue variant. She looked at me like, what? It's okay.
Oh my
it's a
God.
bad joke. Sorry.
God, and I get it, but oh my God.
Yeah, that's a horrible joke, Andrew.
That's what Raphael chimed in and said, man, I'd be more worried about the Southwest variant. I said,
Yeah.
You got it, buddy. You got it.
Southwest variant.
Southwest variant, yeah.
The Virgin variant.
Phil from Milk City posted a link. He's not sure if it showed up.
I saw the link earlier. Yeah, I see it. It's there.
Well, it may not be there for him because of the permissions because he's not a mod.
I see it. Oh, it's. I see it in the chat.
It's there for you. It may not. He may not.
He is an administrator.
Okay.
He's got a
Okay.
wrench. So yeah. It's
Well,
in
I'm
there.
not looking at the YouTube chat. I'm only looking here and the chat for StreamYard, and it's not
there. It's there. Don't worry about it.
You just
It's
can click on it.
You guys want to see? Want to check out some comics that have gone up in value recently?
Sure.
Because I know how much you guys like that. Chrome tab. All right. The original list that I use is the last 10 that have gone up in value. That thing is so sporadic. This is like a bunch that have recently gone up, and they call this the what is it called? The watch list.
Mhm.
Ones to watch. And I did a little bit of research on some of these, looking into them, and we'll see. Nightwing number 78. Oh, good God. Advertisement.
Yeah, Facebook ad.
Yeah. It's the first appearance of Melinda Zuko. A 9.4 is a $35 book. This is one of the new Frontier books. I mean, so it's recent, like within the last few months.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, well, it's Nightwing. But
I've checked out on everything from these companies because
I understand.
Piss on
Well, the thing about it is Melinda Zuko is like the new mayor of Bloodhaven, and she may be Nightwing's sister, is what they recently revealed in one of the other issues. So all of a sudden people are like, oh, you gotta go crazy, go crazy for her first.
Like, I like how Avery's like giving you that, like, I don't give a shit.
I know. This is Marvel .1 number 1. This was a one-shot. It was the first appearance of Sam Alexander, who is the Kid Nova, the most current Kid Nova. It's a $45 book, but I had a copy of this. I think I ended up selling it for like $10.
I can't believe it's worth more than 50 cents.
Well, I bought it for like that, so
Okay.
I made back my money, no big deal. But
Sure.
yeah, but that's another one that they say is on the watch list. Oh, here's a good one for you. This is one everybody should have in their collection.
Andrew, by the way, do you know what the belly of a dung beetle looks like?
I have no idea what the belly of a dung beetle looks like.
Okay.
Why? Do you have a dung beetle on you?
No, I'm creating a character called Dung Beetle.
Oh, okay. Way to just totally blow the flow of what we're doing here. Thanks, Todd.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
That's what I'm here
Fantastic Four number 4.
for. I'm just here to lighten the mood, you know.
This is one everybody should have in their collection.
When you're talking about modern comics, I mean, the first thing
First Silver Age Prince Namor the Submariner appearance, worth a nice $11,000 in a 9.4. If I had a 9.4 of that, damn, that'd be awesome.
I'd sell it in a heartbeat.
That's one that Ethan collects, right? Fantastic Four. He probably has a copy of that.
He really likes the John Burns, but
Yeah. He
and the
probably
John
has.
Byrne X-Men.
I guess Submariner's getting big because he's going to be in a movie. I think he's going to be in the next Black Panther movie. Submariner number 1 from 1968. This is a $1,700 book. Now, I had the reprint of this. It was like Marvel Premiere or something that reprinted this. That's not worth anything, but that's such a great looking cover.
Yeah. Remember, though, when we were teenagers, some of these type of books we would look at and be like, man, that's so expensive because they were in the hundreds. Now they're costing into the thousands. And we're like, ooh, shoulda, like, you know.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Yeah.
Should have delivered a few more pizzas. Should have, you know.
Yeah.
First Silver Age appearance of Submariner in own title and origin, classic John Buscema cover. God, I wonder how much that cover would cost for the original art.
If it survived,
True.
If it survived, if it's around, it's got to be tens of thousands.
Yeah, we have Tales
Maybe over 100.
Tales to Astonish number 90. First appearance of the Abomination. Oh well, that first Silver Age appearance of Burra. I have no idea who that is. This is a $500 book. But first, I don't know if you guys saw the trailer, the most recent trailer for Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings.
Yeah.
There's a scene where it looks like he's going to be fighting the Abomination. So anything with Abomination is skyrocketing. So,
but that book, eventually, in our lifetime, is going to be a much more than a $500 book.
Oh yeah. Oh, this is a cool one. Ultimate Fallout #4, first appearance of Miles Morales as Spider-Man. This is a $700 book.
I remember that book.
I remember it too. I probably had a copy of it somewhere. Yeah, I know. Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
People are going crazy for that character right now.
If I had it, it'd be gone. I'd throw that sucker on eBay.
Oh yeah. Oh, you know what this one is? Thor #5. You know what that is?
No.
The first appearance. No, the first appearance of female Loki.
Oh yeah.
Lady Loki. They have it here. It's a $50 book right now.
Lady Loki.
Lady Loki. Whatever. Now, let me see. What's this one? Superman's girlfriend Lois Lane #70. First Silver Age appearance of Catwoman. Very cool.
That's
a $550 book. Yeah, that is cool. The Catwoman's Black Magic. Oh, they got a cat in a cage. Oh, that's horrible.
Oh my God. That is horrible. How dare they? Sexism.
I got to tell you guys. So I go to the comic book store today, right? And I'm looking at the new stuff. Not that I'm going to buy any of the new stuff. But the latest issue of Excalibur is out. And I'm looking at it. And my first thing I said to myself is, Pride Week or Pride Month must be over. They've got a female character in shackles on the cover with a male, white, older male standing over, dominating her. Like, Pride Month must be over.
Yeah.
Guys, don't take offense to that. Anything out there. I just thought it was funny because that was my first thought.
It's because it's such pandering. You're like, how? It's like, why aren't gay people offended by this pandering? It's gross.
The pandering's done. Thank you very much. Ultraman #1, the first appearance of Ultraman, polybagged virgin cover edition, $2.50 from Ultra Comics. Do you remember this?
No.
I mean, Ken Stacy cover art, that's awesome, but I don't remember this comic at all.
No, that wouldn't have been on my radar.
It's like a $70 book right now. It's from 1993. I mean, so it's in the prime of when we were shopping at the comic book store. But
yeah.
I don't remember seeing it either. So.
I think by 93, I was already getting burned out on some things. On polybagged and pre-bagged and premature ejaculating, whatever,
Yep. Here's one. Ultimate Comics Spider-Man #1.
Yeah.
This is the Miles Morales. Yeah. But you ready for the price?
Yes.
And the price I'm quoting you is just the 9.4 ungraded version.
Hit me.
$320.
Holy shit.
Jeez.
I wish I had a stack of them.
I had this issue. I had most of this run at one point and probably sold them for $1 a piece years ago, though.
Oh.
But, yeah.
Dummy.
Yeah, I know. That's the Kare Andrews cover. That's nice. All right, let's see what else we got here. We got two more. We have Venom #9, which is the current series. It's the first full appearance of Dylan Brock, which is his son. It's a $90 book.
Huh.
Ryan Stegman on art. That's cool. Well, Donnie Cates writing it, so okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a pretty recent issue. And then last but not least is the one I was telling you about, Stray Dogs.
Yeah.
#1, 9.4. It's a $89 book.
Wow.
So the thing about this title, which I found interesting, is that because of how scarce and limited and hard to find it is, even the second and third and fourth prints are actually worth something.
Crazy.
And this book just started in February of this year. But yeah. Let's see. There's been here's a Silence of the Lambs alternate cover.
That's really funny.
Poltergeist.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
I've never heard of Stray Dogs.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Andrew brought it up at the beginning of the stream. Blair Witch.
Blair Witch. Yep. Let's see. 7.
Oh my god.
Yep.
That looks interesting, though. Honestly, it's interesting.
Retailer incentive.
How
The
many freaking
retailer-
covers do they have?
They've been reprinting them over and over again. So hold on a second. Let's see. Second print. The second print is an $18 book. You know. Oh, this is the print I picked up today. It's the third print. It's a $14 book. It's the Scream movie. This is the one I picked up today. I paid cover price for it, and it's currently a $14 book. I'm not going to complain about that.
No.
Here you go, Avery. This is the fourth print. Isn't that great?
Oh my god. I love that movie though. The
Yeah,
thing is fantastic.
All right, this is issue number 2, the regular cover. See, this was the thing about it that turned me off, is the fact that it's kind of even though it's in the style of like a Disney animated cartoon, it's a horror comic.
Uh-huh.
You know, but they play that up big time. Okay, here's the
What the hell is it? What the hell is it about?
Carrie. There you go. It's about dogs. I'll show
No
you.
shit.
Yeah. I'll show you an issue in just a second. Let's see. This is the second print, number 2. Oh, here you go. There you go, Avery.
Oh, The Evil Dead.
Isn't that great? Let's see what else we got here. This is issue number 3. And this is, Annabelle. That's funny. These guys are just having a lot of fun with this. This is a copy I have. I have this third printing, or this second printing of issue number 3. That's an $8 book.
Wow.
Oh, here we go. Midsummer.
Oh man, I've never seen Midsummer.
Me neither, but I recognize the cover. This is issue 4. I've got a couple copies of that. Issue 4. That's a $8 book. Isn't that great? That's so funny. And then let's see. This is
I do find these covers amusing.
oh yeah. This is the second print of issue 4. Whoops. What's the value of that one? $7. That's the one I got. This is Psycho.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right. Get out of here. This is the other cover I have. Todd, check that out. It's Friday the 13th.
That was great.
Isn't that great?
They did a ton
Now,
of
do
covers,
they
didn't
do they have one for Pet Cemetery?
I don't think so. Not yet, I guess.
Oh, that would be great.
Here's a good one. It. That's funny.
Now, is it a horror comic for dogs?
Oh, here you
I
go.
don't-
The Shining.
I don't think it's actually for dogs because dogs can't read.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not for dogs. It's just about dogs.
Yeah, no shit. Thanks, guys. Jeez.
And now I know I've seen this one before. Oh no, this is just a regular cover. This isn't the movie variant. That's great. But I mean, the art on the covers is the art that's inside. I mean, it's very much a Disney animated looking type of story.
It almost looks more Don Bluth than Disney.
Yeah, definitely.
Even though Don Bluth started at Disney, I know that, but like his era Disney, and when he went off to do his own movies, like it looked like you can identify it as Don Bluth, that he had a hand in it.
All right, Todd, I'll show you the let me switch cameras.
And wanting to do more mature stuff is, I believe, part of why he left. I think.
Yeah, I can believe that. Well, a lot of his stuff was very, very, very dark. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, Secret of Nim, which is probably the greatest Don Bluth
I love that movie. I love that movie.
Is very, very dark. But this is issue number 5, the alternate cover. This isn't a alternate print, but that's just great. This is the third print of issue number 1. The second print of issue number 3.
Are you going to get these
print of
rated
issue
or
number
something?
4? I'm thinking, I don't know. And this is the regular issue number 4. I have 2 copies of, but I'll pop it open and show you what the art
And it's
is.
a horror book.
Yeah. It's I don't know if it's like I haven't read it yet. So I
Talk
can't-
about some juxtaposition.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty good.
That art style meets that type
Yeah,
of story.
it's great
Yeah.
art.
Look-
It's great art.
I mean, you look at the art and it's fantastic art.
It looks like Kyle Baker. A little bit. More animated,
Yeah.
but Kyle
Yeah,
Baker.
yeah. But I know there's like a murder in here. Somebody gets murdered, and the dogs are like, "Oh yeah, here you go." It's just
Oh, that's funny. That's hilarious.
oh, I hope I don't spoil this for somebody. It's got dog heads on the wall. That's horrible.
Oh no!
But in each issue, there's like people send in pictures of their dogs, and they have pictures of the dogs.
Are they gonna start showing pictures of the dog heads?
Oh, jeez.
You know what? Some people are so fanatical about their pets. This is actually a pretty slick marketing thing. Actually.
Oh yeah.
Because some people really are like they're really into the whole pet parent culture thing. They totally like drink that Kool-Aid.
It's funny that you would say pet parrot, a parent. That's not
Yeah.
that's not a term a lot of people are familiar with. But
No. People who are into it, man.
oh yeah.
It's and I had a hard time with that term. I'm just like, that thing ain't your kid. It's a member of your family. You should take care of it, but it's still property,
Just like people.
just like women. I'm sorry.
I know it was open. You had to take it.
Yeah. I had, I had to do it.
Fearful Milk says he's going to check his local comic shop for stray dogs. You should. And he says, Drew, do you sell any comics on eBay? I do not currently sell anything on eBay. I don't sell anything online simply because that's literally a whole nother job, and I've already got enough jobs. If I had more people working for me, if I had actually employees, I would consider doing that. But I don't. It's just me. This is a one-man operation, start to finish. And I am actually getting a little help next weekend because my brother-in-law and I are going down to Orlando for the next road show, and my sister is going to cover the store for me on Sunday. So that should be interesting. I'm going to give her the same instructions I gave Mike when he covered the store for me. If you want to give somebody a deal, you're free to do so. I should not have said that to Michael.
Mike went too far with the deals.
There was a guy who I know is a retailer in the flea market, came into the store because he told me he sold some stuff that was on the wall, some toys, which not a big deal. And he told me how much he sold them for, and he said the guy had said he's done deals with me in the past. And I described the guy to Michael, and he said, "Yeah, that's the guy." I'm like, "Oh, that's another retailer." He took advantage of the fact I wasn't here and lowballed him horrifically. But I still end up making my money back. But he gave him a really deep discount. I'm like, "You did what?" But it's all right. You got to be willing to accept that. So,
Well,
in other
you
words,
don't, but
if
you
you
know.
want to take advantage of me, come in when I'm not there.
Yeah, of course.
That's all right. That's all right.
I like the idea that you could do a comic book that's kind of like Stray Dogs, but it has to do with like dueling comic book shop owners.
I actually have an idea, but it's not only is it for a story, a comic, a new character, but it is potentially a whole new genre of comics.
Ooh.
Yeah. And I did a Google search on the term I came up with, and it exists, but has nothing to do with literature or comics or the
They already
written
have
word.
hentai, Andrew. I'm sorry.
It has
Yeah.
it has to do with
and it's called Yowie.
It has I can't. The Drew genre. Yes, that's it. But
Drewy. It's homoerotic comic shop owners stories.
Oh
with
my God.
anamorphic characters.
No, they already had that. It's called Tales from the Crypt.
Todd McFarlane already did that. The character's called Clown.
Yeah, it's already.
Andrew's not amused.
I'm just thinking maybe these are ideas for what I can do for Halloween. Dress up as a clown.
Oh, you
That's
could
all
All I
actually,
really
on
need is
Tuesday.
blue makeup, right?
yeah, you could actually.
All you need to do is put shoes on.
And these are two of my best friends in the world. Just so you all know.
Awful.
All right. Well, guys, we're going to wrap up. I appreciate everybody who came by and visited. Fearful Milk, it was good to see you again. Cross, always a pleasure. You two are dicks, but I still like you. Still love you.
Fearful Milk said all you need to do is go outside.
Oh man,
Taking that wrench away. I'm just kidding.
the Andrew Show.
All right, guys. Have a good night. Talk to y'all later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.